4 benefits of hiring a business automation consultant. Ciao and welcome to my new video. In this one, I want to show you how an external consultant can help you avoid wasting time and achieve results faster. If you don't know me already, I'm a business automation consultant and I help managers and entrepreneurs automate their processes so they can save time and reduce the overwhelm of the team. Before we start, I'd like to talk about the benefits of business automation in general. The first one is that by automating your processes, you save time and reduce the overwhelm of your team. For example, some of my clients are now saving up to 30 to 40% of the time they used to spend on repetitive activities, routinary tasks, data entry activities, and so on. And an example of the processes that you can automate are sales, marketing, onboarding of new customers, onboarding of new team members, reporting, and so on. The consequence of this is that you have more time to focus on valuable activities such as talking to customers and prospects. And this leads to the second benefit of business automation, that is improving customer experience and the conversion and retention rates. Now, you might ask yourself, why should I hire an external consultant when I can do it on my own or delegate it to my team? I already explained this concept in another video. I can say that the best way to go, in my opinion, is to have a mix. The external consultant to implement the solution the best way possible and also the fastest way possible, and the internal team to manage their daily operations, their daily activities. The benefits for you of hiring a business automation consultant are the following. The first one is project management. The second one is analysis of your specific processes. The third one is less time and less overwhelm for your team. And the fourth one is support for the entire solution. Let's talk about project management. I created a video about the tasks that a consultant needs to do, and in general I can say that you need somebody that is able to carry out the whole project, plan the milestones with your team, and also make sure to meet the deadlines. Above all, the consultant needs to be familiar with these kind of projects. Why? Because he or she needs to be able to talk to different stakeholders. Nowadays, in fact, I notice one main problem. We have professionals that are really technical. They know the technical part of the tools, but they don't know the strategic part of the processes. And then we have the professionals that know the strategic part of the processes, but do not know the technical part of how to implement them using technology, using a tech stack. So that's why you need somebody that is able to talk with all the different departments, put together all the pieces of the puzzle, and carry out the project in the best way possible. The second benefit is the analysis of your business processes. I know that somebody could say, hey Oscar, but I have my generalist agency that is also doing the automation part. They have implemented my website, they run ads, and they also implemented the automation part. And then I have free tutorials on YouTube, on the internet. And then I also have the support of the tools. What I always answer is that the key to succeeding with this type of project is that you need to customize the solution to your specific business needs. And that requires time, something that generalist agencies do not have. Free tutorials on the internet, most of the cases do not have because they don't know your specific situation. And neither the support, the customer support of the tools. They do not have time to dive into your processes. Another thing that I often notice is that, especially in big companies, the people that are responsible for one process do not have the overall view of the whole process. They only know one piece of it. So it's difficult to map out the whole process, put all together the pieces of the puzzle and understand how to automate that process. The consultant has a third-person view of your processes and therefore can think out of the box and help you to improve them. The third benefit is less time for the implementation and less overwhelm for your team. A typical situation that I see is the following. The internal team starts with implementation, but after some time can't keep up with the work and can't see the big picture. The result is that after some months they end up with a messy account, a lot of automations that they don't even remember what they do not have a naming convention, and in general they do not have a scalable solution. A business automation consultant supports you during the whole implementation process. Make sure that your solution has a scalable structure, meaning that it can grow as your business grows, and does all of this in the fastest way possible. The last benefit is that the consultant offers support for the whole solution implemented. Sometimes you have issues, problems, you would like to update or do some modifications, so you need somebody that is able to put his hands on the whole solution, not only on one piece of it. So here again, what's your opportunity cost? In my opinion, you and your team should leave the technicalities behind and focus only on what is really important in your business. How do you get started? Automating your processes is like developing a software. You need a project manager that lists out all the features that you need, that maps out the processes, that makes a plan and execute it. With my clients, I always start with the audit and analysis phase. I created a video to explain why it's important, this phase. In general, I can say that it's for defining the current and the desired situation. The activities that we always do in this phase are the following. We decide what processes need to be automated and we prioritize them. We map them out, so we make sure that we have clear in mind each stage of those processes. After that, we analyze the situation in order to understand what is the best way of automating those processes. That is a key step because we define what is the best tech stack to use. And that leads to the last activity, that is discovering business automation opportunities. When we map out the processes, we understand how to implement them, then we always discover new opportunities. So this phase is also important because I always brainstorm with the entrepreneur, with the manager, in order to discover new opportunities, new processes that can be automated. The output of this phase is my final report with my recommendations and an action plan to implement the whole solution. If you want to learn more about the other phases of my business automation process, I suggest that you download my guide. I will put the link below this video. Or if you think that you are ready for automating your business processes, you can submit the application form for the audit and analysis phase. I will put this link as well below this video. Thank you very much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next ones. Ciao!